Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you DC September 2025 Solicitations. And we also got a little bit here, DC to introduce new heroes in court, Children of the Round Table. Now, that'll probably also be brought up in the Solicitations as well, since it's going to be launching September 10th. Putting a modern, all-ages twist on the Legends of Camelot with Court Children of the Round Table, a brand new 6-issue series from best-selling writer Tom Taylor, Nightwing, Dark Knights of Steel, Seven Secrets, and acclaimed artist Danielle Di Niculio, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and Seven Secrets. They're joined by colorist Rain Barreto and letterer Wes Abbott to bring this magical origin story to life. Let's see. The legend goes like this. For centuries, the mysterious Camelot court has stood guard, waiting for a time when ancient myths would be needed once again. That time is now. Of course, there's a preview as well. It's like, oh, that's kind of cool. Take a look out for that. Oh, God. I gotta deal with a lot of crazy-ass shit. But that was a cool kind of little thing. So let's get into what's going on. So we're getting a new Batman issue 1. And this is going to be pretty interesting. Written by Matt Fraction, art and cover by George Jimenez. I'm like, ooh, I liked Fraction when I was reading his stuff with Iron Man. So, let's see. A new day dawns for the Dark Knight detective as Eisner Award-winning writer Matt Fraction, Hawkeye, Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, joins forces with superstar artist George Jimenez, Batman, Summer of Superman special for an unforgettable new era of Batman. The best superhero in comics is a brand new first issue to kick off this new era that will test Batman and Bruce Wayne like never before. Okay, not too much there. Ooh, Red Hood issue 1. Let's see. Written by Gretchen Felker Martin, art and cover by Jeff Spokes. Jason Todd has left Gotham and Batman behind him. All he's taking with him is his costume, his bike, and a metal briefcase containing 2 handguns and lots of bullets. New Angelique seems like the perfect place for Red Hood to put down roots. There's crime, vice, and corruption everywhere. When Jason discovers a superpowered serial killer who is targeting the city's police, he finds himself sucked into a terrible and bleak conspiracy with seemingly no end in sight. But Jason isn't the only person on the scene. Following his trail is Helena Bertinelli, aka Huntress. Is she there to stop him or help him? What will happen when the 2 black sheep of the Bat family start working together? Get ready for the Red Hood like you've always wanted to see him. Interesting there. Oh shit. Absolute Batman. Issue 12. Batman is at the mercy of monstrous Bane, and though his body has seen better days, his mind and spirit are still strong. But how much longer can that withstand Bane's brutal onslaught? Damn, that sounds crazy. I am looking forward to looking at that. DCWIP Absolute Batman Issue 1. Oh, that's about getting up close and personal with stunning artwork from one of comics' greatest artists. Okay, that's interesting there. Absolute Superman. Issue 11. For 5 years he's been on the run, hounded across our planet and treated like a criminal, yet his only crime was being born somewhere else. Now Superman's rage threatens to engulf the world at the urging of Ra's al Ghul. The only one who can save the day are Kal-El's dead parents. If that's Ra's in the background, that's nuts. Absolute Wonder Woman. That one's really nice. Ooh. That one's fucking cool too. Issue 12. Let's see. Be careful what you wish for, Diana, as you just might get it. With the surprising but not unwelcome ally, Diana makes her final moves inside the maze. But even in winning the day, there will be devastating losses to bear. That's really interesting, pairing Superman against Ra's al Ghul like that. Different kind of take. Absolute Green Lantern. Issue 6. Written by Al Ewing. Cool. Joe Mullion, Mullion and Hal Jordan face judgment, but what will the Lantern's verdict be? Ooh. Absolute Flash. I like that suit down there. That's kind of cool. While he's desperate for some food, but when his efforts to eat land him in hot water, will the rogues finally get their hands on the intrepid speedster? That sounds like trouble for him. Superman issue 30. Superman has found the mysterious hero known as Booster Gold. Together they must return to the present day to warn the Justice League, but Darkseid's legions stand in the way. The shocking events of this issue will lead into next month's massive next chapter in the chapter in the All-In Saga. Okay, yeah, sorry, I was just fucking with my mind. Adventures of Superman, Book of L, Issue 1. Superman Returns. Fan favorite future state Superman House of L creators Philip Kennedy Johnson and Scott Godlewski reunite for Adventures of Superman Book of L. As the Super family settles into a well-earned time of peace, a powerful ally-turned-enemy invades Earth with an army at his back and a god aspect of Ulgrun, mad god of the First World. When even the Super family lacks the power to stop him, Superman is sent against his will to a place even he's never been, where he'll find allies he could never have expected, concluding the events of Future State and Philip Kennedy Johnson's Action Comics. The next epic adventure begins here. Interesting. Superman Unlimited Issue 5. When the Kryptonite Kingdom faces a deadly terrorist attack from the Cobra cult, this looks like a job for any hero other than Superman. The nation-state of El Cadero has the highest concentration of kryptonite on the planet. It is literally the last place on Earth Superman should go, but when its people cry out for help, of course the Man of Steel will answer the call, because he's Superman. Part 1 of the first multi-part adventure in Superman Unlimited. And then we get, looks to be Action Comics. Action Comics 1090. A long-forgotten hero from the past returns, but this is no team-up. As Superboy fights for his life against the original Man of Tomorrow, he discovers the real reason superheroes have been gone for so long. Can Clark convince his enemy that he comes in peace? And of course we get Supergirl Issue 5. When Kara is called away to solve some super problems in Metropolis, Len and Luthor and the Super Pets are left to defend Midvale. Well, that sounds like an interesting setup. Can Streaky and Crypto finally put aside their differences for the greater good, or will they end up fighting like cats and dogs? You don't want to miss this fun-filled flip book adventure featuring the newest additions to the Super Pet family, Titano and Candy. Got Crypto, the Last Dog of Krypton, Issue 4. Oh, interesting Wonder Woman covers here. That looks more like a Halloween one. Like, what you doing there? That's a kind of cool one. Wonder Woman Issue 25. After days of searching through a mouse-infested world, Wonder Woman finally locates the lost Etta Candy and fugitive Amazon Emily. Little does she know, they are hiding a tiny harbinger of death who will change Diana's fate forever. You don't want to miss the first appearance of the matriarch in this oversized anniversary issue that will set the stage for all Wonder stories to come. Interesting. $4.99, 40 pages. I'm like, okay, that's overstuffed. Cool. Trinity, Daughter of Wonder Woman, Issue 4. You were cordially invited to the wedding of Bruce Wayne and Selena Kyle again? It's a big day for our lovebirds, but what's a DC wedding without a little crisis? Lizzie travels to the Wayne Manor of the past to retrieve a corgi pup, and you guessed it, chaos ensues. That sounds nuts. But, comics. Justice League Unlimited, Issue 11. Let's see here. Something strange is happening on Earth, and the Justice League is powerless to stop it. It began with a horrific volcanic eruption in the heart of the villain's stronghold nation of Zandia, and quickly spread to Count Vertigo's neighboring kingdom of Volatava. The parademons that the JLU faced before are only the tip of the iceberg. The entire planet is now in peril. What signal does this point to in the Quantum Quorum's tournament? Do not miss this pivotal next chapter in the All-In Saga. That's gnarly there. Cheetah and Cheshire Rob, the Justice League, Issue 2. Let's see. Justice League Red, Issue 2. Red Tornado conscripts Cyborg, but after his first mission, Vic, Green Lantern, and Power Girl aren't ready to team up unless it's to shut Reddy down. But RT can't let anyone step out of line. To stop the future his analyses predict, he's willing to leverage the one bargaining chip heroes can't ignore. That sounds bad. Detective Comics 1101. Criminals are a superstitious and cowardly lot. Batman has long depended on this mantra to uphold justice in Gotham City. But what if Gotham was a city devoid of fear? Would this lead to a city free of inhibitions, or a populace driven suicidal by an inability to process mortal terror? Yeah. To answer this question, the Dark Knight will embark on a harrowing adventure that must be seen to be believed. Join the powerhouse team of Tom Taylor and Mikhail Janin for a brand new arc that teams Batman and the DCU's most iconic heroes to unravel the mystery of a terrifying world without fear. That sounds like a very interesting setup there. Nightwing. Issue 130. Nightwing finds himself thrust in the unlikely role of mentor to an aspiring hero with incredible power. But is the city of Bloodhaven big enough for both of them? Batgirl, issue 11. The action-packed conclusion of the Three Swords is here. Cassandra Cain's family history comes calling when the Blood arrives on Dragon Ranch seeking the Batgirl, dead or alive. When Cass is offered a deadly choice, she must choose between her dark bloodline and all of its power or being eliminated. Will Batgirl embrace these old family ties, or will she finally accept the new relationships being forged? More revelations unfold when a surprise arrival changes everything, and Lady Shiva's legacy continues to reveal itself. This can't-miss issue propels Batgirl into the next year of story and a new era for the Bat books. Catwoman, issue 79. Selena Kyle is on the hunt for a precious item from her childhood connected to her mother. When she tracks down its whereabouts, it leads her to a mysterious auction in Venice being held by a dangerous secret society. Will Catwoman successfully steal a piece of her history, or has the feline fatale finally bitten off more than she can chew? Birds of Prey, issue 25. Poison Ivy, issue 36. Harley Quinn, 54. Batman and Robin, issue 25. Ooh, let's get into some tight tones. Titans 27. Beast Boy, Cyborg, and the Doom Patrol have been caught in a trap set by Gar's old nemesis. Seeking to reclaim the powers he lost during Absolute Power, the Zookeeper sends all manner of misfit mutant monsters to take down the heroes. When the dust settles after this rumble in the jungle, see who emerges victorious at the top of the food chain. Batman and Robin Year 1. Batman Superman World's Finest. Batman Dark Patterns. Long Halloween. The Last Halloween. Jeez, it took us a while to get to the Flash issue 25. With the Earth plunging into total darkness, all seems lost as Eclipso has turned the moon into his engine of despair. But Jay West and one of the Flash copies have a last-ditch plan in mind that involves the West family dog. It all comes down to this explosive final chapter of Bad Moon Rising. Let's see. This has to be Green Arrow. Issue 28. As the addictive and deadly Crimson Sand strain runs rampant, Arsenal and Cheshire Cat patrol the skyline from above, while Green Arrow uncovers a dark conspiracy running through Star City's underground. Green Lantern Corps, issue 8. The Lanterns make a mad dash to beat the Sun Eaters to Oa, while the mystery surrounding Kelly's glove becomes a dangerous threat to the Guardians. Weird. New Gods, issue 10. The New Gods, issue 10. Kamala has been kidnapped, stolen away from the protection of both the New Gods and the Justice League. The child is now in the possession of Maxwell Lord. But what does Lord intend to do with the newest God's seemingly unlimited power? Can the heroes of the DCU and the refugees of the Fourth World save Kamala before it's too late? Hopefully. Green Lantern, issue 27. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Enlisting old foes to their aid, the Green Lantern Corps makes a shocking sacrifice in order to fight the Sun Eaters and save the universe. Ooh, some Aquaman too. Aquaman has returned to Earth with new powers, new allies, and a new chance to be a father. All while a new mystery emerges from the depths of Atlantis. After the devastating events of the Battle of Dagon, Aquaman's so-called Justice League Blue must regroup and refocus their efforts on Earth and the return of one of the King of the Seven Seas' deadliest enemies. We get Justice League JSA issue 11. The Injustice Society has the JSA on the ropes, and Wotan's grand plan of releasing the Unnamed Ones is one step closer to reality. They've got one thing. The JSA is not just a team, it's a family. Cool. Mr. Terrific Year 1. Fire and Ice When Hall freezes over. New History of the DC Universe, issue 4. The Batman. Superman, the Kryptonite Spectrum. Resurrection Man. Of course, Immortal Legend Batman issue 2. The Immortal Legend Batman's strength will be tested when his hunt for the new breed of shadows leads him to the asteroid base of space pirates who decide the fate of their captives through physical combat. Outnumbered and without access to his powers, can the Immortal Legend Batman find the metal to survive, or will he be broken? That sounds pretty gnarly there. Guess. Of course, then the Court Children of the Round Table brought that up. DC's Zantanic Panic. Why is this down here? Absolute Martian Manhunter Martin Vision. I think I'm seeing, yes, these are omnibuses and stuff. Okay, that seems to be about the main ones of them. That suit line seems to be having a pretty good kind of run and is interesting me a lot more, though there does seem to be a lot of kind of cool stuff going on with Batman doing a new kind of relaunch. The Detective comic sounds kind of crazy of him kind of working together to deal with certain things with other heroes. Main ones seem like they've got some good stuff. Sun Eaters that they had to deal with the Green Lantern sounds really kind of ominous and gnarly. Wonder Woman will be interesting to see how she kind of like gets set up with like the matriarch and all that. And Flash trying to deal with Eclipso. There's a lot of different kind of stuff. I'm drawn more, of course, to the Batman, Superman, and more also to the Wonder Woman as well. So I also do like seeing the kind of strange kind of mashup of what they're doing with Ra's al Ghul and Superman in the Absolute line. So we'll see how that kind of works out for them. Sounds like a pretty interesting month there. So those are my opinions on the solicitations. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked them, if you didn't like them, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also, like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.